Hi, my name is Prasad Manikam and I am from BITZ S1G2. So today I'm going to deliver a speech regarding exam should be abolished, agree or disagree. Okay, so before we go into our opinion, exam is a word that every student fears. A word that has the magic power to change a happy person into a frustrated and nervous figure. Why? For the person who has already prepared for the exam, for them it might be easy, but for those who are not prepared for the exam, they might find it hard. So there are advantages in conducting exams, but there are people who think the opposite, that they think the exam should be abolished. Some of the opinions include exam can build a high sense of responsibility and if give the person the pressure that will be useful for him later in his life. These are the opinion from person or people who think that exam should not be abolished. But from my opinion, I personally think that exam should be abolished. Why? Firstly, exam is quite stressful and it does not reflect the real result of a student's hard work and ability. Exam usually favors people who are gifted or have a good memory and good exam techniques. I personally do memorize notes, things a day before exam, and I find it quite easy for me to answer in the exam. Why? Because I have memorized the notes. So exam basically for in this era, it basically tests our memory technique and how good are we in memorizing the things instead of testing our knowledge, our knowledge regarding a specific topic or subject. Next, students should not be graded based on their performance for a day in the exam. Let's assume a situation. A student got sick a day before the exam. He could not study well and he get a bad grade. He failed in the exam. The fact that he is an A student, so this is not fair in my opinion, because just because the student was sick and he could not do well in the exam, so he got failed in the subject. So we can see here that exam does not reflect the knowledge, the ability, the responsibilities or any things that is included in the student behavior itself. There are always going to be people who are with or against taking or conducting exam. However, I do believe that we can do a replacement for an exam instead of abolishing it permanently. For example, regular testing, project, great for participation in every lesson or class. Having weekly assessment might be a fair solution and a best approach instead of abolishing it permanently. So, exam do have some advantages and do have some disadvantages, but as I said before, I stand with my point that exam should be abolished, and if it should not be abolished, we can at least replace it with something that is better in the case of exam. So in conclusion, I strongly agree that exam should be abolished and can be replaced with another approach. Thank you.